Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Xiaomi Insider, your go-to source for all things Xiaomi and the world of mobile tech. Today, we're diving into a major shakeup in India's smartphone market, where some brands are thriving while others are struggling. The Indian smartphone market has been experiencing a downturn, with a whopping 5.5% decline in shipments compared to last year. That's right, folks, the numbers just don't add up. Only 32 million smartphones were shipped in the first quarter of 2025. And it's not just any ordinary drop. This is the second consecutive quarter we've seen falling numbers. Now, let's take a closer look at the brands that are feeling the heat. Xiaomi, the Chinese giant, has been hit particularly hard, with its market share plummeting by an astonishing 42% compared to last year. That's a massive decline, and it's pushed Xiaomi down to 6th place in the rankings, a position they haven't held since quite some time ago. But what's behind this downfall? According to IDC, weak consumer demand and an abundance of unsold inventory are the culprits. It seems that consumers just aren't biting on new smartphones as much as they used to, and there's more than enough inventory already out there in the market. On the other hand, we've got some brands doing quite well for themselves. Realme has surged ahead, grabbing Xiaomi's former 4th place with a market share of 10.6%. That's an impressive 2.2% increase year-on-year from 9.8% in the previous quarter. And it looks like Apple is making its debut in the top 5 list with a market share of 9.5%. But what's driving this growth for Apple? The answer lies in consumer demand, folks. With a growing appetite for iPhones, shipments are soaring by an impressive 23.1%. That's a big deal. And it looks like Vivo is also back on top, reclaiming the #1 spot with a market share of 19.7%. Meanwhile, Samsung and Oppo are solidifying their standings in the market. Samsung follows closely in 2nd place with a market share of 16.4%, while Oppo has seen an upswing, capturing 12% of the market. That's an increase of 11.9%. So, what does this mean for Xiaomi? As we said, it's facing a significant blow, but they can't be written off just yet. They've got to regroup and come back stronger than ever. And at Xiaomi Insider, we'll be keeping a close eye on their progress. Stay tuned.